Hi guys, I'm back again with my yet another video on a very common topic which I know as a pet parent you must be facing or must have faced sometime in your life with your dog. So today's topic is dog anxiety. Yes, dog anxiety is just like humans. Dogs show the same, but it is just a completely healthy, normal emotion to express to. So disproportionate level of anxiety, if left unchecked, then it causes anxiety disorder and then arises the behavioral disorders of your pets. And the most common behavioral issue which is an outcome of dog anxiety is aggression, excessive barking, excessive growling, which can turn sometimes unfavorable for you as a pet parent. So, what can be the causes of your dog anxiety? See, causes can be fear, separation, or aging. So, first let's talk about fear. Fear can be from loud noises like Diwali ke time pe, especially when the firecrackers, that can cause your dog to go into an anxiety attack. Secondly, it can be because of strange people or strange animals. Just like many dogs come to me while they visit me, they just go into an anxiety attack. Because I'm standing with some injections to put them down to, and that can trigger anxiety. Apart from that, there are some visual stimuli which is usually not liked by dogs. And what I've seen is most common of them is umbrellas. Yes, when a dog see umbrellas, they can go quite crazy. So all these things, wooden floorings even. So a fear of any unusual stimuli, they can cause anxiety. Next cause is separation anxiety, which is very common in about 14% of the dogs. Lastly comes the age-related anxiety, which is more to be seen in senior dogs because of the confusion and the memory loss. So that is also called as cognitive disorders. So the old age dogs is just like a case of Alzheimer's in humans. So that can cause anxiety in your senior dogs. Now next comes, what are the symptoms of anxiety? The most common, which I've talked about already, is aggression. Apart from that is, जब आप थोड़े समय के लिए घर से बाहर चले जाएं, and if he has some separation anxiety, so he or she might start urinating and defecating in all your house. Next sign which you will see is panting or pacing, when the dog is restlessly just moving all around your home. And another sign is of destructive behavior, where he tends to destroy basically the entry and the exit points of your house. Another sign will be excessive barking or restlessness, or you will see some compulsive behaviors. So how to manage anxiety in your dogs? According to me, it should be a perfect blend of three main things. First is training. Another thing is medication. And third is some preventive strategies. So I'll help you out one by one in this thing. So the most common are the two techniques which you should follow according to me. The first technique is counter conditioning. That is, you have to change your dog's response to the stimulus which is responsible for the anxiety. That is, you have to replace the anxious or the aggressive behavior with the desirable behavior by simply sitting or focusing more on the owner. The another technique to tackle anxiety is desensitization. That is, when owner has to introduce to the source of anxiety, but in very small doses and in decreased intensity. So repeated exposures and rewarding behaviors, like you have to give treats whenever they behave well, so they turn out in a positive behavior. But training an anxious dog, remember, that is not at all easy. So these two things were of training part. Now next comes the prevention part. For prevention, there are certain things that you can follow. First of all, know the dog language Always. You have to see when your dog is getting uncomfortable, and you have to avoid the negative experiences, and then you have to convert them into a positive training moment. Second thing is socialization. Make him or her meet to more and more of people, dogs, animals, places. Give more experiences, right? And next preventive technique is obedience. Remember, a well-trained dog is always easier to tackle out anxiety as compared to the dogs which are not. And lastly comes the exercise and nutrition. So you have to maintain a perfect balance of physical and mental well-being always. If they are taken care of, then naturally the anxiety, stress, that goes down. But you should always contact to it, that is me, for devising a plan that fits the dog and your lifestyle. Then the third and the last important part, from my point of view, as a veterinarian point of view, that the drugs that can be prescribed when your dog is suffering from anxiety. So there are a number of drugs for the same. To start with, there are certain antidepressants, certain SSRIs drugs, some tranquilizers, benzodiazepines, and the most commonly which is used is cannabis and hemp seed oil. And for senior dogs, the drug of choice is selegiline, which is monoamine oxidase inhibitors. So, but always consult a vet. Do not give these drugs as per your own expertise. Always take a suggestion from a vet and then prescribe some medicines. So I hope ये वीडियो भी आपके आज कुछ काम आया हो and you have got to know something new from my video. So please like, share and subscribe me, and thank you.